In one of my college classes, a professor once said, "Art is not created in a vacuum. It is always a public affair." At the time, I wrote it down absentmindedly, not knowing how deeply it would root itself in my creative journey. But over the years, especially as a musician and as someone who finds great meaning in theater and performance, I've come to realize just how profoundly true that statement is. Art, in all its forms, is meant to be shared. It doesn't fully exist until it interacts with someone else. A song only comes to life when it's heard. A play only breathes when it's witnessed. A painting gains dimension when it evokes a reaction. The audience completes the circle. In music, I've experienced this truth over and over again. Whether I'm writing lyrics in the quiet of my room or playing a live set, the end goal is never isolation, it's connection. A single melody can transport someone to a memory they haven't visited in years. A lyric can speak into a silence someone's been carrying in their heart. The act of sharing music makes it more than sound. It becomes healing, truth, presence. Theater reveals this even more dramatically. There's something sacred about a stage. It's a space where stories unfold in real time and where raw humanity is offered up with no guarantee of how it will be received. But that vulnerability is precisely what makes it powerful. When an audience gasps, laughs, cries, or sits in stunned silence, the art becomes communal. It becomes a moment shared, a mirror held up to the world. I've also learned that art, when offered honestly, gives people permission. Permission to feel, to speak, to reflect, to heal. That's not something to take lightly. It's a responsibility and a privilege. So yes, art is a public affair. It always has been. Even when it starts in private places, in lonely notebooks, or empty rehearsal rooms, it longs to be released, to be seen, to be met. That's the beauty of it. The courage to put something imperfect into the world and the grace to let it land where it needs to. If you're a creator, musician, actor, writer, painter, remember this: what you make is not just for you. It's a gift, one the world might not even know it needs.